How's everybody? So today I have watched Christopher Nolan's and one of the 2023's most anticipated movie, which is Oppenheimer. Now I'm gonna tell you, without wasting any time, how is the movie and like what was my experience after watching the movie. Now generally, I don't like to give a movie's review in one word, but I think I will not take much time and I will just tell you how was the movie. Now to describe this movie in one word, this movie is nothing but a epic cinematic experience. Okay. That's it. Like there is no word other than epic to describe this movie called Oppenheimer, directed by Christopher Nolan. Now I'm not telling this just because it is a very much hype movie and just because the director is cool or just to seem cool, because the thing is, it's not like that I liked every movie and I loved every movie of Christopher Nolan, like his previous movie which was released in 2020, like Tenet. Like that movie I did not like that much. The movie failed at one thing, for me at least, that is like creating strong characters and also having an emotional impact on the audience's soul and mind, okay, through a good narrative. Like I felt that somehow they have tried to include so much grandeur concepts of like time traveling, past and future. They have forgot to make the story little bit emotional and that connects with audience. I understand that movie was very good, technologically advanced movie, and they have put like sheer amount of effort, but somehow the story, I thought it could have been a little bit more emotional. Now let's forget about the past and let's talk about Oppenheimer. If I talk about Oppenheimer, then one thing you gotta give it to Christopher Nolan, that is practical effects, okay, and not using so much CGI shots in the movie. Now you might think that does not depend, but when you actually watch the movie in theater, like not in your mobile screen, like when you literally experience the movie in theater, it literally feels like a magical experience. Like the visuals, like the cinematography, and like how they edited the movie, like everything was so at point. Like most of the times what happens is your everything is good but the editing of the movie is not sharp, but in this case, like somehow they have edited the movie so well that you don't get time to relax or something. If you miss 2 seconds of the movie, you will miss an important part of the movie, though it's simple conversation, but you got to put your attention like totally 100% to the movie. That is how much this movie's screenplay is engaging, okay, and the editing is so sharp of the movie. Though it is a 3-hour movie, still like they have killed it, okay, making the movie engaging and thrilling. Now another thing that has helped the movie making so much thrilling, and I think one of the best aspect of the movie is you gotta give it to the music director, okay, like who has designed the whole soundtrack of the movie. Like especially you are watching a normal scene and in between they are giving some sound effects and they are showing you some visuals of nuclear fusion or some bomb blastic imagery. It was so loud that you literally get sometimes shocked. So it was very good experience, okay, like they have done a very good job with the sound design. Now if I talk about performances, like Cillian Murphy, bro, like hands down, bro, like he has made me fall in love with this movie more than anything. Like if you take away everything from this movie, I will still go and spend my money just to watch Cillian Murphy with a green screen. Like I literally don't talk that much about actors, like until or unless he or she impresses me very much. Like literally, bro, it was a honor for me to watch Cillian Murphy on the screen, okay. He played young Oppenheimer, mid-age Oppenheimer, old Oppenheimer. Everything was so smooth. Like I just have respect for that man and nothing else. My phone's wallpaper is also of Thomas Shelby, okay, so that is how much I like this man, okay. So you gotta give it to him. Also Robert Downey Jr. and Matt Damon has killed their role. Robert Downey Jr. has played the role of Louis Strauss, Atomic Energy Commission's officer. Yeah, also Matt Damon has played the role of Leslie Groves, who was the engineer and officer of the project called the Manhattan, which was the bomb building project. That's what all about the movie is like. I don't think I've missed anything, like from storyline to cinematography to screenplay to like sound design, like everything was perfect in this movie, okay. The actors' performances, like nothing is faulty. Like this movie is literally a perfect cinematic epic experience. Yeah, now if you still have not watched the movie, or if you are gonna again rewatch the movie, then I gotta remind you some things which you need to keep in your mind before watching. First thing is, you already know that this movie is a real life story and a biopic on the scientist and American physicist Dr. J. Robert Oppenheimer, who has worked for US government, okay, as a scientist. Now second thing is, why they need to build a bomb. Like this movie is set in the times of World War II, whose timeline was 1939 to 1945, and in the World War there were two gangs. Okay, one was Allies and one was the Axis power. In the Allies gang there was USA, there was UK, there was Canada, and there was Soviet Union. Okay, and in the Axis power there was Germany, there was Japan, and there was Italy. Now these two forces were fighting in World War II, and then in Germany one scientist discovered some nuclear energy. Like he discovers that if atom's nucleus you can split in two parts, then it produces much energy. Then this concept, when everybody heard, the opposition like USA, Soviet Union and Canada, and these people thought that we need to build a bomb fast before this Germany, Japan and Italy people. So US government appointed Oppenheimer to use this concept and make a atomic nuclear bomb. And that is why Dr. Oppenheimer, with lots of leading scientists of USA, has started building an atomic bomb. So that was the concept, like why he started building the atomic bomb. Now second thing you need to know, that this bomb was called in the movie the gadget. Okay, like they don't used to call the bombs like this is atomic bomb, this is a smaller atomic bomb. They used to give code names to this kind of bombs. Yeah. And another thing you might want to know is that time Adolf Hitler was running the Nazi party, and he was ruling the Germany, and he was trying to make Germany a very authoritarian state so that he can rule over the Germany. So, and he was very brutal, like he was prepared to die, like he was not about to lose the war, and he was not ever gonna surrender. Okay, so that is why Dr. Oppenheimer and all the scientists and US government like literally started building the bomb in a much more fast paced manner. Okay, so that is the thing. Lastly there is two more things you might wanna know. One is the bomb building whole project was called as the Manhattan Project, and government has spent literally that time $2 billion on the project. So that time they have spent that much money. Okay, so it was a very serious mission, or project you can say. Okay, and the test of the atomic bomb blast which they have done in real life, that test was known as the Trinity test. It was named by Dr. Oppenheimer only. Okay, now another thing lastly which was confusing more people, because at the end of this movie is 1 hour, it is literally courtroom drama will be going on. So the drama would be going on because some people in the government wants to revoke the security clearance from Dr. Oppenheimer. Now what is security clearance is, while the project was going on, bomb building project, they have given all the freedom to Dr. Oppenheimer and all the security clearance. Okay, like he can access any information about the government and of USA. Okay, but after the World War II ended, the government and some few people flips on Dr. Oppenheimer, and they put some charges regarding his political leanings and shit. So that is how they embarrassed and revoked the security clearance of the guy Dr. Oppenheimer. That is what the movie was all about. Dr. Oppenheimer, the bomb blasting is a very little part of that, but Oppenheimer's struggle and all the life story, I don't know what are the different kind of complex situations he goes through, like mentally and emotionally, like after building the bomb and after the bomb blast happens. All these kind of things are brutally well put in this movie. Okay, so that is what I will say, bro. Just go and experience this movie. These movies come like once in a lifetime. So that's all about today's video. If you have enjoyed this detailed video, then to support this channel you can just like the video and subscribe to the channel. Then till then I will see you soon in my next video. Bye bye, take care.